Yo, what's up? We're back from the Thursday night Nexus night at Cards Corner. Um, this is not the deck I brought. Sorry, I'm like slurring over my words. Speech impediment is going crazy right now. But yeah, this is not the deck I played. Um, the deck I played, or the deck I had in my last video is the one I played today. Um, this one is the one that I've now changed after playing today. Um, to go over the changes, I took out both Temporal Breaches. I added Unchecked Power back to my main deck. I have one sideboarded, and then I took out both Temporal Breaches, and then I switched my Lonely Poros for Stalwart Poros. Um, I did that because I felt like if I didn't get Lonely Poro as, within turn 1 or 2, I just felt like it was terrible to play. And I felt like it just took cards in my hand. Um, so I'm gonna be switching to Stalwart. Um, I think I get more value out of it, and I can play it from my hand, and it's just a free, 3-drop when defending. If I have Mask up, it's defending alone, 4-drop. Um, what did I take out? I also took out Jana. Um, when I did sideboard Jana versus stuff like red decks, I felt like it was pretty strong. By that being said, I would rather run double decree here. I think into red decks, um, I played decree instead of smokescreen. Into things like orange, um, I think I'd rather have smokescreen instead of the blue decree. Um, yeah, I think decree is good here, just as a sideboard, because I feel like one of my biggest matchups that is a lot harder for me to win is into red. Um, Even though I feel like I have a decent matchup into Akali and stuff like that. I think Decree might be worth it. That might change before the next Nexus night. We'll see how it goes. But for now, that's what I'm gonna put on my sideboard. I might change it to maybe adding, other, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But right now we're gonna run the decrees just because I think it makes me stronger into red. Um, what else? Oh yeah, sorry. Nexus Night review. I went 1-2. I lost my first game again to the same person I lost to last week. The same Aurelia. The first game I feel like I misplayed my Lilia. Second game I had terrible draw and there was nothing for me to do. Also, I wasn't playing fast enough at all, and I feel like when I'm playing um decks like decks like Aurelia, I should be playing a lot faster than I am. But I also have to understand that like where my outs are and what a break point in a game would be. So right now we're just like it's more about learning, but I think with the changes I made, it's a little more playable. Um Second game was into Akali. That one I steamrolled, and is that's the only reason I don't know if I want to play Decree of Focus. Um, Honestly, this might get changed out right now, but for the sake of this video, this is what the sideboard's gonna look like, but it's probably gonna get changed. I felt that a collie game, I kind of just steamrolled that guy. I felt bad. And then the last game I played was versus a Kennen deck. First time ever playing Kennen. Um, I understand why it's being played at such a high rate right now. It is very strong. That being said, I felt like I don't think there was ever a point in time where I felt like like didn't have a way to win, right? And like into Aurelia, it felt like there was no way for me to win, especially when there was an Astral Heron down. Um, or if he had gotten set up. But into Kennen, I felt like my last game. So we went 1-1 going into game 3. I didn't sideboard my one unchecked power that I had at the time, because it was on my sideboard for today. And if I had actually had it in my deck, I would have won out that game. I would have been able to clear in overtime and capped. And I think that that game goes very, very differently if I have unchecked power. Um, that being said, I don't know how I feel about running like these singular cards in my deck, like one Watcher, one Sprite Queen, one unchecked power. Um, I might switch to un to double Watcher or double Sprite Queen. I don't know. We'll see. But I think I'm liking how my deck is so far. Um, and like I said, into that Kennen, I never felt like I was in a Giga losing position, even the first game I lost, where, we played regular time, and that one, it felt like I lost because I misplayed and wasn't playing fast. And I was scared to like mill my own deck. And I feel like that was a really big mistake. And that was the reason I lost that game. Second game, I believe I won 8-5, 8-4, something like that. I won pretty well. And I played it really well. The first game I lost, I think I lost 8-6. Second game I won 8-4 or 8-5, somewhere around there. And then the last game I lost 7-6 to overtime. But he would have won it anyways. It would have been 8-6 again. I just feel like in all of those games, especially the first one, that one I feel like I misplayed terribly, and I feel like I could have won, but also it would have changed how he played, so it was up in the air. I think I could have won that first game. That second game, of course, I won. Third game, if like I said, if I had unchecked power, there's a chance that I win that game. But from how my hands were looking and how everything played, it was not very likely. He had a lot of Rasa. He had double Rasa on board. He had his Kennen equipped with York's like Spade, and then he had double Nocturne. Like it was kind of over, but no, it's okay. And yeah, so I ended up going 1-2, but compared to last week at Cards Corner, I felt like I learned a lot more. Um, I felt like today was really really good practice, and maybe that's because the guys playing at Cards Corner are like starting to ramp up and like really really like lock in for uh RQLA. So maybe that's it, but I feel like the more I play there, the better I get week by week. And also maybe that's because I've been playing a lot more at home on Rift Atlas. But I've really been enjoying it. Um I think I can win out on Lilia. I think there's opportunities to do well. Um I think I could do it. Um, I just have to play a little. I think one of my problems right now is that I'm not well versed in what other decks might have because I haven't been playing and I don't have as many games as these people. But I think once that, that well of knowledge starts to increase, I think that like into Aurelia matchups, I'll have a lot better of a time. Um, but yeah, I dropped the thing I was stimming with. Yeah, I I guess that's it for this week. Um, Next Wednesday there will be no review just because I'm working that day. I might try to do a Monday Nexus night since I don't work next for this coming Monday unless they call me in, which I mean I'll take it. Um, Other than that, I don't know. We'll see. Um, yeah. For now, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to, keep following my journey to trying to be the best Lily in New York and maybe world, whatever. Um, you know, subscribe, leave a like, a comment. I'm trying to be better about all these things and produce as good of a Riftbound content as I can. Um, yeah, I might be looking to post a little longer videos, but for now, this is it. Also might start streaming Riftbound games. We'll see. I don't know how I feel about that yet. But yeah, we're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep grinding, and hopefully by next year, I think all of the regional stuff. I think like by the time Worlds rolls around, everything's gonna be done, and then next year they restart. But by the time first regional is next year, I think I'll be confident enough. Um, and honestly, all I gotta do is hope that it doesn't really lie with when I'm trying to take the MCAT, which it probably will. So that one might be off the table, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. You made it this far. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.